The temperature hit 20 on Christmas Eve as I hunched in my hatchback outside my sister Clara's driveway. Through frost-laced glass, her mansion glowed. "Guest rooms are for important people," she'd said, smile polished. "If you insist on staying for morning, sleep in your car." She didn't know the Honda was camouflage. Across town, a climate-controlled garage held 3 Ferraris and a custom Rolls. 7 years ago, I left an MBA ceremony hungry. Clara, 2 years older, already shone at Keston Financial, corner office. I saw banks choking on old code. I emptied savings, borrowed where I could, and launched Aurelia Systems. 2 years were a bruise, 100-hour weeks, an office couch, ramen. At Thanksgiving, Clara tapped my arm. "Still pretending, Lena? I can get you an entry-level spot." Year 3, a regional bank tried our platform. Their throughput tripled. By year 4, we'd signed 3 of the top 10. I kept my studio and the Honda. Last year, we went public. Fortune called us the future of banking. My net worth went quiet. Clara recently leapt to Blackridge Capital, idolizing her new chief, Evelyn Joe. What she doesn't know? Blackridge is one of Aurelia's largest clients, and Evelyn and I speak weekly. When she heard how my sister treated me, she snapped her notebook shut. "Let's correct that blind spot." I watched servers pass the windows while our parents beamed at Clara's elbow. My phone lit. "Everything set for tomorrow's visit?" "Evelyn." I replied, "Perfect." Another buzz from my comms lead. "Fortune piece goes live at 7 o'clock a.m. Lena Moreau, Businesswoman of the Year." I reclined, pulled the foil blanket to my chin, and let the lights blur. At 12:01, I set an alarm for 6:45 and closed my eyes. I woke at 6:45 to a rind of frost on the glass and the phone humming in my palm. Inside, Clara marshaled caterers with conductorly flourishes. At exactly 7 o'clock, the alert flashed. Fortune feature live. I watched through the kitchen window as she sat at her breakfast nook, steam wreathing her cup, and opened her newsfeed. The cup hit tile like brittle bells. "This can't be right," she whispered to our mother, who had drifted in on the scent of cinnamon. "Look, this woman looks like me?" I slid from the car, zipped my thrift store jacket, and rang. Clara yanked the door wide. Her hand shook as she thrust the tablet toward me. The photo from the Tech Awards, my Chanel gown, the slate backdrop, the plaque. "Explain," she said. "It's a business profile," I said lightly. "CEO of Aurelia Systems. Recently approved a 9-figure contract with Blackridge." Her legs folded. She landed in the foyer chair as if the air had been yanked from the room. Mother took the tablet, scrolling, lips moving over numbers. "But your apartment, the Honda..." "Camouflage," I said. "Would you like to see what I actually drive?" I flicked through the garage photos. Scarlet Midnight Pearl slid across the screen like playing cards. "I slept in the car because I chose to." The bell rang again. Clara flinched. "Oh God, Evelyn." I opened the door. "Good morning, Miss Joe. Merry Christmas." Evelyn's smile was bright, unhurried. "Lena, I worried you might be frozen." She looked past me to Clara. "We know each other very well." Clara's voice thinned. "You know?" "Weekly," Evelyn said. "Aurelia is one of Blackridge's most critical partners." Her gaze moved to the frosted driveway, then back, cool now. "For what it's worth, last night's decision regarding your sister was, revealing." Clara swallowed. "I didn't know." "Not knowing and not asking aren't far apart." Evelyn turned to me. "Shall we discuss the Asia-Pacific rollout over breakfast? I hear there's a lovely dining room." Clara stood. "I'll pour coffee." "Please," I said. "If there are cups left." We crossed the gleaming threshold toward the long table, my footsteps steady, a warmth kindling I hadn't felt in years. Clara set cups. I took the end seat, and Evelyn sat beside me, notebook open. "We'll stage the AP rollout in 3 waves," I said. "Compliance first, then merchant rails, then consumer." Confidence wasn't performance, it was muscle memory. Clara poured, eyes rimmed with red. Mother hovered. We didn't mean— You meant what you showed, I said. Choosing status over kindness is still unkindness. Evelyn nodded. Blackridge rewards judgment. Miss Bennett, treat this as feedback. Decide who you want to be. Clara looked at me. Why hide? To see whether love required a resume, I said. It shouldn't. Silence held. Then she whispered, I'm sorry. Apology is a factory reset. It doesn't restore lost files. I squeezed her shoulder anyway. Do better, that's the dividend. Evelyn rose. Board next week? I'll bring updated timelines. We embraced as colleagues. At the door, she paused. Merry Christmas, Lena. Outside, the cold bit. I walked past the Honda, past glittering windows, phone buzzing with congratulations I didn't need. Back in the car, I spread the foil blanket and laughed. Wealth measured in options, warmth in thrift. I started the engine and drove toward the city, toward work that mattered, thinking, success is quiet, character is audible.